Hello, in this video I'm going to be doing a Breyer barn tour. So here's my barn, just an overview. And there's a little pasture back there. So when you first come to the barn, it says White Creek Stables, training and boarding. And I have some things I cut off a Breyer box. And then we'll start right here. This is Holly in her stall. This is Jack in his stall, and these are, I think, 9" by 9" stalls. Kind of hard to get the height because of the back, but they are on a slight angle. And then this is Ricky, wearing the rope halter that I made him. And then over here is Snowman, wearing another rope halter that I made him in the same colors and style. And there's also some hay in them. And here's Chloe in her stall. And then Rhea in her stall. And then also in Holly's stall, she's the only one in this barn with a water, or a food thing, I mean. It could be used for water though. And over here, I have my person Taylor, who's not holding on to her reins. Just fix that. Okay, she doesn't want to hold on to her reins, so she's just kind of going reinless, I guess. Then next to Rhea, we have Winx, and this is a 11" by 11" stall, then I think 12 inches tall. There she is in her nice blanket. Then over here is Cash's stall, which is a 12" by 12" stall, and then I think 12 or 13 inches tall. It's got a little feed thing, a water bucket, and then just some hay. Then next to Cash's stall, we have Rocket in his rainbow halter that I made a long time ago. This was way before I started to make my really good halters. And this is a 12" by 11" stall. And then there's a little walkway with some cross ties that I made with just a buckle and a little hook that I made. And a jump ring. And then over here, the stall is currently not latched. This Quill. Got a little hay net, water or feed bucket, could be for either one, and then some hay. And then next to Quill, we have the tack room, which this is a huge tack room. I've never made a tack room this big. So I have a little saddle stand, a little rack thing, I guess, with Adaya, stuff, but she is not in this barn. She's on my shelf. I just have a little lunging harness thing following Schleich Horse Lover 200's tutorial. Some open front boots and some bell boots that I have a tutorial for. And then over here is the feed room area. There's a little mini Winnie with a rider, a feed chart, and there's a little wheelbarrow with some food in it. Another little bucket with some food in it. Some random things like a foil scoop, a thing of oats, some grooming supplies, little buckets that I got from Halloween for some Krabby Patty, SpongeBob, gummy things. I don't really know what they were. Stick those back up there. Then we have another mini Winnie. And then some more things that I got from a box. One of the Breyer boxes. And then a little feed bag that I made. Then another picture. And over here, there's just kind of like a tack bin, I guess. There's lead lines, lunge lines, and clip-on reins. And then up here, I just have some halters. So here's my rope halters. These are both 4-knot nosebands. And then here's just a Western bridle. And then some spare halters. I have a draft one, which is the red one, and then just like a normal size, which is the green one. And another mini Winnie. And then up here, I have a little blanket wrap that I made out of popsicle sticks, but they weren't long enough. So I had to glue some pieces together to make them a little bit longer. Then over here I have an English jumping bridle, a English racing bridle, a dressage bridle, and then the bridle to go with the Dias tack set. And then over here I have my first English saddle with knee rolls and adjustable stirrups. I think this turned out quite nice. And then I have my newest English saddle. It's really nice. Kind of has a weird shape, but I haven't really found the greatest pattern in the world for them. Stay on. And then my racing saddle, and then a Dias bareback pad and breast collar. Then over here, I have a Western tie down and a lasso that I followed Model Horse Tack School tutorial to make these. This is just yarn wrapped around wire. That was kind of hard to say. And ribbon, wire, and some sort of thread stuff wrapped around it. And then if I come over to here, way over on the other side of the barn, I have my mare in full pasture. Holly and Jack and Chloe and Rhea are not in because there's just kind of not enough space. So here I have Heartbreaker, and then his mom, Valentine, and I did make her halter and blanket. And then here's a new Breyer that I have. His name's Tor. And in case you're wondering, Tor means a high rocky hill. And I did make his blanket and his halter. Then over here is his mom, Encore, and I made her a blanket and a halter. It's a really nice front. Then over here I have the trailer, which is pretty big. It's a two-stall, two-horse trailer, horse trailer without a hitch. And I believe it's missing its tires. Yes, it is. So that is going to be the end of the barn tour. Here's just another overview of all the stalls. And then this barn does have a loft. This is my first barn and my only wooden barn. So that's going to be the end of this video. Bye.